Sorry this video is so random and I've been gone for so long. I didn't really know what to talk about since I really don't want to talk about my ed anymore. And I don't have a lot of free time. I've been working. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. And I hope everybody is okay. I'm doing good, so please don't worry about me. But thanks, guys, for, being here and being nice to me. I hope everybody's okay. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of my event. Am I being a brat or am I justified? So, I got let go of my second job early because I got a little bit angry, and I don't know. I don't know why they put the managers that really can't deal with like people that lose their temper. Why did they put them in charge? So the problem started because I was trying to switch my schedule. My second job is flexible. They're always saying how like they'll work with you with another job or school or whatever life. So I decided, okay, since they're flexible, I'm gonna try to change my schedule a bit. And I got a slip and put down what I wanted to switch. I talked to a manager and she told me I had to get a bigger, like a higher manager's approval. So she brought me to him, and let's name this guy Johnny. He looks like a Johnny. And Johnny, I talked to Johnny and he said that he would do it, right? Like he was like, yeah, that, like he approved it. He signed it, he said he would turn it in and it would be, it would start right away. So I was like, perfect. And I was having a great time, like everything was working out. So the next day I show up and my manager, like, just the manager we have there, he tells me, hey, you try to switch your schedule, they denied it. And I said, no, Johnny approved it. I didn't say Johnny though, I just said I went to the room, the control room, and I went to whoever was there and he said yes. So I don't understand. He's like, yeah, but Johnny talked to the higher manager, the sort manager. Let's name him Ro. So Ro, the sort manager, the higher one, he denied it. And that just started annoying me. So I'm like, why would you guys do that? Like, what's the reason behind it? Like, why can't you just approve it? I don't understand. And I guess my manager wasn't expecting this from me because I'm pretty much like mind my own business. But I like to hear why people, don't have a reason for a lot of the things they decide, especially if it's somebody else's, a decision for somebody else's life. So my manager is like, oh, no, like I had nothing to do with this, I would have approved it, just a bunch of like deflecting. But it's fair, like he had nothing to do with it. So I'm like, oh, right, you had nothing to do with it. Okay, well, why don't you bring Ro to me? Like, I want him to tell me no to my face. Like, I want to hear him tell me no. And he's like, okay, yeah, you stay here and just work, and he'll come to you. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait for him right here. And he walks away, and I hear him on his walkie-talkie trying to contact him. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to probably get into an argument with a sort manager, which is fine. Like, I just need to hear his reason behind why I can't do my schedule change. Jerry could. He talked to me the other day and he was fine. So I need to know why I can't. Like, I just want to know why. And I started working and I was like just waiting while I worked. Throughout that time, freaking my manager came over and found out that from my ID number's too low, and which means I've been there before. And he was like, you're not new here, are you? So he figured out my secret that I've actually worked there for like 4 years, longer than everybody there. So he moved me to like a harder truck, which is bullshit, but I deserve it for lying. But I was still waiting for that damn manager. So hours passed and I was getting more and more annoyed, And I kept looking at my manager like, what the hell, dude? And he knew. He was like avoiding me. The amount, like, I don't know, the feeling of like somebody avoiding you because you, like, I don't know, they're kind of scared to tell you something is just like funny to me. Because it's like, I'm not gonna hurt anybody, I just need to talk, you know? Adios, no! I'm just trying to get in. So, finally, I'm just throwing packages and just looking at him, you know, making him uncomfortable. He comes over to me and he's like, hey, why don't you have an early night? Which translates to, I'm really uncomfortable around you, why don't you go home? It's funny because it's like when somebody's angry and the managers don't know what to do with it, they're just like, you know what, we'll reward you by making you be free. W is free if you get mad. And I was like, no, 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 I'm not going home until I talk to Ro. I need to talk to Ro. When is he coming? Like, I've been waiting for him to come here. And he's like, Ro went home. Like, he left. And I'm like, why would he go home, dude? Like, he knew I had to talk to him. Why would he go home? And he was just like, to be completely honest with you, Ro doesn't like to interact with the package handlers. That's what I am, by the way. Because apparently we're too low to be talked about, you know, like talk to, but not low enough to make decisions of our lives. Makes no sense. So that just pisses me off even more. So I tell him, well, he's gonna have to talk to me. If he's gonna make decisions over my schedule and not talk to me face to face, that's very cowardly. I got a message. Oh, okay, so what was I saying? So my manager doesn't know what to do. And there's not much he can do. Like, it's not his fault, but I can't, you know, like, he told me he was gonna get him and he failed. And he got to go home without talking to me about my schedule. So this is freaking bullshit. So I tell him, I'm gonna find him. And I'm gonna talk to him. Like, no matter what. He can keep running and hiding, but eventually I'm gonna get him. And he looks at me like, like, I'm not gonna hurt him now. Like, I just want to tell him. I just want to tell him something, okay? Like, I just want to tell him why he's not letting me change my schedule, but he lets Jerry do it. Like, what the hell? So, he tells me, yeah, I mean, you could try the control room again with Johnny. But Ro is gone. Like, he's home. You know what? I will. And I go and I say goodbye, and I hope he doesn't like think I'm crazy or anything. I just, you know, like, I just hate how people think they can make decisions on that affect you, only you, and not even talk to you about it. Like, not even, you know, tell you to your face. Like, that's some coward bullshit. Like, Ro, what the hell? You're gonna disapprove of it? Like, you have to talk to me, dude. What is this bullshit? Like, I'm not even, it wouldn't have even been that big of a deal if he just talked to me. Like, I would have been like, okay, fine, I understand. But the fact that he's hiding from me is just so freaking annoying, dude. Like, why are you being such a freaking coward? You're a damn sort manager. Why are you scared to talk to the low of the low? We get shit done. That's so stupid. So I go to the control room and I find Johnny, right? And I tell him, hey, you approved of it. Now all of a sudden it's rejected. What the hell is going on? And he's like, yeah, they always do this to calm you down. Like, what the heck? No, don't touch me. No, I'm just kidding. So he's like, no, I approved it, but Ro didn't approve of it. And I was like, okay, I want to talk to him. He's like, he's not here anymore. Well, next time you see him, you tell him that I need to talk to him. Like, I want him to say no to my face. I didn't tell him that. I just told him I want to talk to him. And he's like, yeah, okay, you just come by tomorrow and he'll be here. Probably freaking run again. Freaking bullshit. I'm like, okay, yeah. And he's like, I'm sorry. And like, I don't need your sorry. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Freaking get me Ro. I need to talk to stupid ass Ro, okay? But I'm not going in tomorrow or the next day because I have decided my schedule is approved. I'm being such a brat. Like, I've come to terms with the fact that I tell myself what to do and not some asshole who won't even tell me to my face. Why do people hate confrontation so much? Like, they do know it's part of life, right? Especially if you're like a big deal manager or like a leader in some way. Shouldn't you be brave and like talk to people to their face? Like, if you're gonna be a hater, an asshole, at least do it to people's face, right? Like, shouldn't that be a rule? If I'm an asshole to somebody, I like doing it to their face. You know? Like, not hide, you know, or do some bullshit and run and hide. That's so embarrassing. Like, dude, what the heck? I'm not even gonna hurt anybody. Why are people acting so weird about it? I wish I would have recorded it. You guys should have seen their expression. Why are they so weirded out? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just want to talk to the guy who's deciding my damn schedule. Why can't he talk to me? And why does freaking Jerry... why does Jerry get the days, those days approved, and I don't? Anyways, on a different note, I made like 4 friends already. Pretty fun. Honestly, I wasn't even trying to make friends. It just happened because they're pretty outgoing. I think it's because that place sucks, so it's like you're in hell, so might as well, you know, start talking to people. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I have a little bit of footage, which, I don't know, just don't tell anybody. Yeah, I'm posting it, but don't tell anybody. It's a secret. But yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of what it is. So there's this giant slide, the boxes come down, and then there's rollers in the middle of the truck that I can slide the boxes farther in. So I just have to try to build them very sturdy because this trailer is going to be going somewhere far away and we don't want the boxes moving around too much. And that's basically what everybody's doing. Sometimes people will join me and we both work on it. Here are my super cool shoes. I had to show them. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm just scanning so whoever ordered their package, they can know where it is. I have to scan it. If not, then that person that ordered it won't know. I'm trying to build a sturdy box wall. That's what they want you to do so they don't move around. But I'm not very good at it. My wall's very weird looking, so I keep looking over, afraid a manager will see it, and you know, if it's really bad, they're gonna make you take it down and redo it, which is super embarrassing, and it just would suck because you have to restart. But lucky for me, they did not say anything about it, so I was good. So this day was actually slow, but usually it's really bad and it fills up with so many packages that it feels like I'm going to be buried alive with them. And that's when someone has to come in and help. I originally liked this job because they isolate you, so you don't have to like, you know, talk to anybody really, but it gets kind of weird and you start missing contact, and when somebody finally comes around, you become very talkative. It's strange. But let's go back to the rant. I was trying to be undercover, but my ID number ruined it. It was all fun and games. But, I mean, at least I don't have to lie anymore, you know? I mean, I wasn't really lying. I was just not telling people that I'm... They're like, oh, you're a new person. I'm just like, oh, do you know how to do this? Do you guys ever feel guilty lying so you just distract people from the truth? That's still lying, but it's less like, you know, telling people to their face. I don't know. But yeah, I made 4 friends. Honestly, I'm so, even though I'm kind of like annoyed and I work all the time, like I have like no free time, this is honestly so much fun. Like I'm in such a better place, because back in the day it was so stupid. Days were so long. Now it's like, it's so cool. And you know, if I would have just stayed the same, I would have never met anybody. Everything would have been shitty. And yeah, there are some there are some bad things about it, like stupid Ro, or whatever I named him. Stupid dude that won't even talk to me. Like, what the hell? I've seen him before, but he's a nervous guy. Like, he's just, at least from what I saw. But why won't he talk to me? Like, I'm an easy person to talk to, okay? Unless you piss me off. And he already did that, because he won't talk to me. If he would have just talked to me, you know, when I told my manager, like, oh, can you bring him to me, or I go to him? If he would have done that, everything would have been fine. But no, he had to make things difficult, and now I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna freaking get him. I'm gonna get fired, guys. Either I'm gonna walk out angry again, or I'm gonna get fired. This is a mess. Which is kind of sad, because Mel recently applied there too, because he wants to come with me. So we can be friends there too. No. So we can, like, we're always together. It's by law, we are now forever together. No. He has to come with me wherever. And I know for a fact that if I get fired or I quit, he's just gonna come with me. Which is sad, because it's like, I don't want to tell him, like, dude, I am so annoyed. He'll understand though. Yeah. That's all. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm being a brat? I'm spazzing out? Probably, but I hate when people take advantage of their, like, their area, you know, like when they're a manager and they take advantage of that. That's so annoying. It gives to their head power. Okay, that's it though. Bye.